The human body cannot survive at high altitudes. There's simply not enough oxygen.
Altitude can be deadly. If we were to right now be transported to the top of Mount Everest, we'd have no more than minutes to live. We would die of a lack of oxygen.
In August 2012, climber Shyam Das fell victim to hypoxia during a routine ascent of California's Mount Whitney.
I was climbing with my group. I climbed up to 12,000 feet, but I decided I needed to acclimatize a little more. Therefore, I went back down to the parking lot, which is 8,300 feet.
Shyam spent the night at 8,000 feet trying to acclimatize his body for the 14,000-foot climb to the peak of Mount Whitney.
Following day, I decided to summit Mount Whitney and left the parking lot at 5:30 a.m. And on the way, around 2:30 p.m., I saw my team packing up their tents after climbing the summit. They told me I don't have enough time to climb the mountain, therefore I should go. And I said, this is once a lifetime opportunity, I want to climb.
He continued alone towards the summit.
I underestimated the power of altitude. Slowly it crept up on me. I became completely disoriented.
At 13,000 feet, and with daylight beginning to fade, Shyam was now a victim of hypoxia and began the 10-mile climb back down. With darkness closing in on him, Shyam's condition went from bad to worse.
I was already completely out of control and kept going down, and I lost my way and went to a treacherous part of the mountain.
He fell from a precipice, coming to rest 800 feet below. His head took the force of the fall, and he immediately fell into a coma. As hours turned to days, the rescue team and Shyam's family began to fear the worst.
Even the rescuer told my daughter our experiences. After one day, we didn't find people alive.
Lying hidden in the crevasse with life-threatening head injuries, he began to have vivid dreams.
I see my father's face, and very angrily I tell him, I'm not dying. That part possibly brought me back. I did not die.
After 2 days, he was found still breathing, but it would be another 2 weeks before he would emerge from the coma. And to this day, he is still affected both physically and mentally by his near-fatal meeting with the effects of altitude.
If you do not respect altitude, it may kill you.
Shyam's hypoxia occurred whilst climbing at just 13,000 feet. But mountaineer Don Bowie claims he can withstand the lethal effects of climbing the world's highest mountains as fast as he can without oxygen tanks.
I do have some genetic predispositions that allow me to go to the highest altitudes in the world.
Exposing his body to these potentially deadly changes in altitude without ill effect suggests Don could be built differently than the rest of us.